Hello, welcome back for more Rage. We are continuing Scorchers DLC, and this might be the last part of that, and then we will go back to just doing the main story and maybe some side quests here or there. Huh. It's interesting. I thought jackpots was not being largely used, so it's interesting they've got whole racks of meat and stuff down here. Hello.
If you have everything you need, let's get going.
I think so, yeah. I stocked up on stuff before I came out here, so. More tunnels. That's the theme of this DLC, I suppose. Oh, it's a sewer level.
Come on, we need to get moving.
Am I allowed to... No. So... Okay, there's a ladder here. I forget 100% exactly why we're down here in these tunnels. I assume it's to get to what I remember being the last level of this DLC, but the story just escapes me a little bit. Oh, it's like
yes, that worked.
yeah, it's like tuning the radio in Batman Arkham. I gotta. Not entirely sure how this works. Okay.
One more.
I guess it's kind of like a hot and cold kind of system.
You did it. The door's open.
That's a real fancy door.
Scorchers!
Oh. It would do Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning proud. Look out, Sarah. Sarah.
Get off of me!
Ready or not, here I come.
You coming through this door?
Ooga! Damn it! You boy, come on, boy.
Can I get this guy from here? Haha. As much as I kind of think the main ammo of the crossbow makes it basically just a sniper rifle, you can't zoom in. It feels pretty satisfying to fire, honestly. Oh hey, more mushrooms. Oh wait, no. Oh, those are two-dimensional mushrooms. You can't pick up the two-dimensional mushrooms. Some random wires and stuff. Okay.
Unclean, unclean.
Unclean. I showered just this morning. How dare you? Oh, bye then. It's getting a little gooey down here. Are they gonna be mutants? I guess they're mutants in the last cave we were in, the Scorchers, so that would be par for the course. I just had a flashback, I think, to playing this level before, and this section might be a little rough. Definitely gonna just go ahead and save just in case. It's a good thing I don't have to really rely on going back to old saves and like trying to correct mistakes or anything, because I've run out of save slots and just kind of saving over the last one over and over. Not really sure why the save slots are so limited. I mean, especially on PC, I feel like it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But I don't know. Okay, yeah, just a hell of mutants coming out for me. I got these turrets to help me, so hopefully I won't be so bad. I'll just hit him with a shotty. Alright, are there any more of you? Come on. I can do this all day. I got 132 buckshot. Those beady blue eyes. Does wonders for being able to tell where they are, but spooky. So, I mean, so far this section does not seem nearly as bad. Oh, that might be why they're throwing these guys at me. But now that I know the trick to beating them, I'm gonna wait till it gets closer. Reclaim the wing stick. Okay. Okay. That part really was no problem at all. It probably would have if I didn't have a way to fight the super mutants or whatever. Really, I think I can make another one of these. Oh yeah, I can make plenty of luck grinders. What treasures are there in store for me today? Stuff to sell, stuff to craft with. I mean, I guess that's all they really ever have. Sometimes they have a card for that card game, but I mean, honestly, why would that be that exciting? For me personally, because that card game's not that fun. Huh. Oh, hello. Alright. Yeah, I feel like they really have the advantage on this level, because I feel like there's even more places than usual for them to just crawl out of. Okay. Giving me a moment to heal naturally. Thank you. I have never claimed to be good at aiming, so, Did I get him? I think I got him. Okay. Oh, there's still more. Alright. That doesn't sound good. I don't know if that's a creature or a machine or... He's retreating. Huh. If it's something that scares the mutants, I feel like it's probably gotta be pretty bad, right? Like, those things have no fear as far as I can tell. What is that? Oh, we gotta hold this? That's interesting. Pardon me. For a moment there, I thought this was like movie set lights, and I'm like, what? Why are they filming a movie down here? But no, it's like it's work lights. That was interesting. Oh, hello, gentlemen. I do not remember these chittering whatever they are from before. Looks like they go down kind of easy though. What? Oh, I guess it's just another type of mutant. Oh. Oh, you're not dead yet. Okay. There we go. They've got kind of like an exoskeleton going on, but they go down easier than the gooey ones? Okay. Not entirely sure how that's supposed to work. At least they're not really that hard to deal with. Honestly, introducing them after the gooey ones feels like a weird choice. Okay, I guess he didn't want a tango. Hello? Do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies or Boy Scout popcorn? I've got both in the truck. I really like Boy Scout popcorn. Like, I get why Girl Scout cookies are like so much more revered than them, both for how they taste and kind of the issues with the organization. But man, if that popcorn was tasty, I remember really enjoying a lot of it. Especially like the cheese ones or like caramel chocolate ones. Right. Justice for popcorn, right, guys? Okay. Is there another one? Hello? Oh wait, it's just one of the gooey guys? Uh-oh. Oh god, why didn't that hit him? Okay. Oh god, why is he not dead? I hit him with 2. Jesus, why are they just keep sending you so many waves of enemies? What is this, Dragon Age 2? I don't actually remember this section at all from playing this before. Then again, my memory is not my strongest suit, and it's been years. Alright, come on, die please. Either my aim is more variable than I thought, or those guys are inconsistent about how many shots they take to go down. I know that so far they haven't really put anything in the shadows, but I keep wishing I had like a flashlight or something so I could at least look and have the peace of mind. So I've been continuing my Marvel rewatch. I think on the last episode I said I had gotten up through the first 4, maybe? So watched Avengers. Really like that one. It holds up super well. I was a little worried that it might not, but it's so good. Like, I think like it hits kind of a specific tone that I don't recall any of the MCU after that really hitting, which is like, it's kind of campy, but it sells it earnestly, and while it's kind of huge and grandiose, it's also sort of like it's tight. Like, I mean, especially, considered places the MCU has gone now, it's relatively small concept. I mean, you know, for the time when it came out, it was like the biggest thing to happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But now it's like some worms came from space, whatever. So yeah, I really liked that one. Then watched Thor: The Dark World. I had not really remembered anything about that one, but I kept hearing like, oh, it's the worst one. I was like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't totally disagree with like. I mean, I don't totally agree with the kind of general kind of consensus on Marvel movies a lot of the time. Like, for instance, I just honestly don't think Winter Soldier is that great of a movie. Never really got the hype behind it. So I was thinking, you know, Thor: The Dark World, you know, maybe it'll be fun, it'll be whatever. But people were right. It's kind of astonishing, like, because like even though like, you know, Iron Man 1 I would say isn't that good, like at least that one, you know, it makes sense. Like you know, the plot flow consistency. There's nothing where like logic just flies out the window, and you're just kind of like, you know, this is beyond suspension of disbelief. This just doesn't make sense. At least for me anyway. But Thor: The Dark World, like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't tell us really why Jane and Darcy are in England, unless I missed something. I mean, they're going there for science, whatever, but then at that point, when they find the ether thing, it's like, okay, it just so happened that Thor's girlfriend is the one to have found this and got infected with this crucial MacGuffin. Like, okay. And then Dr. Selvig is in the UK too for some reason, and he's suddenly just very eccentric, running around Stonehenge naked for no reason. Like, I thought that was gonna be like part of the plot, like there were more ether leaks that were, you know, getting to him or something, but no. I thought maybe, you know, Jane Foster getting the ether was gonna have something to do with like, oh, the villain wanted to specifically target someone Thor cared about so he could draw Thor out. No. It's just a coincidence. And then also the villain of that movie, like the King of the Dark Elves or whatever, he is, like, Dark Elves in general are pretty forgettable because, like, you see them at the beginning for, like, the exposition, and then you see them at the end for the final battle. It doesn't even go that long. So yeah, really not a good movie. So then after, so then the most recent one I've seen is Iron Man 3, which is one that I had remembered enjoying back in the day. And memories of it are a little more fresh just because, you know, it's a bit more recent of a film. I mean, I say that and didn't really remember Thor: The Dark World, but, you know, I remembered it more freshly than Iron Man 1 and 2. Sorry, these guys are being a little trickier than the other counterparts. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Iron Man 3. I still like that movie. I still think it's really fun. I know it's, at least from what I remember, it's one of the more controversial ones. And I think a sticking point for a lot of people was the fake Mandarin reveal. But I mean, honestly, like, I still think that's a really fun bit, and it's, you know, kind of an interesting thing for the villain to be like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, hiring this actor to make an enemy for the American people so I can carry out my plan. That's kind of neat. And also, you know, they brought it back around in Shang-Chi, so it's whatever. Okay. But yeah, I think Iron Man 3 is really fun. I think it presents, you know, a pretty important step in Tony's character development, where he's really moving toward being like this like this great guy that we know in Infinity War and Endgame, and he's coming off of, it's like, I mean, even through Iron Man 1 and 2, he was kind of coming off of being, you know, his original self, where he's like not a great guy at all. I mean, he's definitely not a perfect guy in Iron Man 3, but I think that's where you can really see, like, he is making progress in who he is. I am running out of ammo like crazy here. Yeah, I like Iron Man 3 a fair bit. Definitely not my favorite. I think it might be my third favorite of the ones that I've seen in timeline order so far. So then I think above that is Captain Marvel, and then above that is Avengers. So I'm interested to see how the rest of my rewatch shapes up. I remember really liking Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and Black Panther. This is definitely not my best fight. Okay, I was feeling like he probably should almost be dead. Okay, so those guys go down pretty easy with the machine gun. I've got a fair bit of Feltrite rounds, but I don't want to waste them on normal mutants, so I think I'll just go to this. Are you going to send more enemies at me down here? Okay, well at least that way it's open now. And I'm also really interested to revisit Infinity War and Endgame, because apparently my opinion on them is pretty controversial, where I think Infinity War was the weaker of the two, and I really liked Endgame at the time. So I'm interested to see if I still feel the same way, because kind of the way I felt about them at the time is that Infinity War to me felt like, oh, we've got to rush around, you know, touching everyone, make sure we're establishing everything. And then Endgame was like, okay, now we can really take the time to show like where this storyline goes. And I don't know. I've heard a conflicting opinion that it's more the other way around. So yeah, that's just something I'll keep in mind as I'm watching and try to come to a conclusion on that. Still got a ways to go before that, because there's I'm forgetting now, but there's something, and then the two Guardians films, and then Ultron, and then we've still got to do like, oh yeah, it's Winter Soldier, which is historically not one of my favorites. We'll see how I feel about it this time. But yeah, so we'll go Winter Soldier, Guardians 2, Age of Ultron, and then there's like Ant-Man and Civil War, which honestly I feel like is realistically Avengers 3. They just were contractually obligated to do 3 Captain America films or something like that. So yeah, it's those. Then I know there's Ant-Man and the Wasp in there, and there's probably some stuff I'm forgetting, but yeah, there's like honestly like around half the MCU left before I get to Endgame. And then even after that, there's still, you know, Shang-Chi, WandaVision, Loki, those kind of things. So, you know, it's kind of a hefty project to work through. Why is this door? Was I supposed to hold down on that one like the other one downstairs? I mean, this turret turned on. I'm not supposed to turn these valves or anything. Oh, more of those graphical glitches. I had forgotten about those, and I was like, oh, the pipes are powering up with some kind of blue energy. No, that's not what was happening. Okay, so that's not... Oh, more supplies down here. The question is... Oh, more pinkies. Huh. Kind of surprised they show up in multiple places. Question is, how am I supposed to... Oh. What's that? Alright, I heard a noise and I thought it was in the game, but now I realized it's probably a neighbor's dog. And that probably didn't pick up on the microphone at all, but... So why can't I get through here? I almost feel like enemies were supposed to spawn based on the fact that there's a turret, and I don't think that turret was on until I pulled the lever. But there's no enemies. Is this like in the dead city when that door just wouldn't open? Am I gonna have to reload a save, which is kind of a ways back at this point? Oh. I just missed the switch. Okay. Man, they are pushing this enemy type like really hard. And it's just so weird because I feel like they're not as tough to deal with as the slimy ones. Hey. Get out of here. Oh god, you're not dead. So it's interesting, these guys can have loot, but if you're not fast, they'll just dissolve before you get to it. At least with these guys, you can tell really easily when they're dead because they drop their weapon. Okay, there's more items up there. Cool. Okay. I was like, why am I not reloading? Maybe I just wasn't hitting the button. I don't know. Anyway, now that that sequence has happened... Oh, I forgot there's stamina in this game? Yeah, seems like it. There's like invisible stamina. Which is a little lame, not gonna lie, especially since, you know, this game doesn't really have like huge sprawling levels to run through. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to make it so like you can only advance from like cover to cover as opposed to like just being able to dash around the battlefield and avoid being shot. Oh, I really like this, just like seeing them down the tunnel. Are you a friendly?
I've got an incredible deal for you.
Stu. Oh yeah, we heard about this guy last time, I think?
I've always got something special for sale.
Oh, is this literally the exact same shop that the other guy has? Let's see, is there anything super important that I'm like low on? I could always use some more buckshot, honestly. Yeah, these might come in handy. 50 rockets should do it, I think. Yeah. I think we're good for now.
Check back, 'cause my deals change quickly.
Alright, will do. Although I think you're the same as the other guy, so I probably won't even bother. Was there anything over this way at all? Or... Oh, no. Okay, invisible wall. Got it. And this is so thin that when I first walked here, I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get through here. But it's just kind of snug and cozy. Ooh, I really like that with the light coming through like the ruins and hills. Okay, game, thank you. It is not lying. This level is difficult from what I remember. It's really cool looking though. I always kind of assumed it was like supposed to be like an Aztec or Mayan temple kind of thing. I don't know, it's hard to say. I feel like maybe it's like not particularly specific, but it kind of has that vibe. There's a cabinet looking at you. Let me switch to the sniper rifle. I feel like that's gonna be pretty helpful. Oh god. Wait, how am I still getting hit? What? Oh.
I get its teeth.
Yeah, this part's annoying because you can't really get cover behind things for some reason. Okay. Oh my god. Shotgun, please! Oh god. Good thing I have 2 defib charges. Is there anyone else? I feel like there was another turret guy, maybe? No? Are we good? Alright, I think... Oh. There's more guys. Let's see, if we funnel them through here, might have to not deal with them as much. Actually, I think... Oh yeah, I've got a fair number of pop rockets. We'll just pop them as they come through here. That is assuming that they actually come through here.
See it. Kill me, please.
Alright, I heard your jetpack. Does that mean you're chasing me? You're coming after the old, what's my face? Old Ark Survivor man? Generic looking white man? There's a guy way over there. Or we can snipe him. Okay, good. Did I just see someone run over there? No, is that just a plant? Anybody else? Anybody else? Any items? So I'm definitely going to be saving pretty frequently in here. I think like every room or so, just because this... I remember dying a lot on this level. Sometimes, like, there's one part I definitely remember where it's like, I feel like I didn't even do anything wrong. They just decided to be mean when designing the level.
There it is.
Can't even take his gun for ammo. At least this guy's still intact. A whole lot of blue happened. It's just a blue guy living in a blue world, or however that's on goes. Blue Baba Debop Die.
Everybody dance! Uh-oh. Get all its fingers first! Somebody get its blood. I hear and obey. Here, boy, come on.
Oh god, he came up here. Okay. At least I got his helmet off earlier, so he was an easy kill. Oh, I can actually, I just realized I can see my defib charges. They're like under my ammo bar. That's useful. I don't think I've ever noticed that before in like my multiple times playing this game. Okay. Should probably not use the pop rockets as much. Just because I'm getting kind of, I mean, I guess I could craft more of them, but that just eats into my shotgun supply. And let's, 40 machine gun. Okay, there's an elevator there. The door I can't get out of, it is too bright to see anything outside. Okay, up the elevator we go. Oh hey, there's electronic player kit. Okay. Save game. See, from here, the main section of this level I remember is fighting a Blimp. So, that'll be exciting. Oh wow, whole level transition. Almost looked like Mars for a moment. But that's a different id Software game. Oh, is that the Blimp I'm gonna fight? It's fighting me already. Heal up. There we go. Ooh. You gonna come over here? I got one defib charge. Oh, did that guy? I guess he must have gone over the cliff. Oh god. Where are you? Oh, okay.
All together now.
You gonna come around the corner so I can shoot you point blank like a dummy? No? Oh, there's more guys over here than I thought. Oh god. Reload, please. Actually, I think I want pop rockets to fight this guy with, and he's much closer than I was hoping. Okay. At least that makes pretty good work of him. Let's load this up. And then switch back to authority machine gun. Loot. I guess I already got you. Some kind of alarm or something going off. In game, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't sound like a smoke alarm or anything, so it sounds more like a. I feel like this is where I died because they were mean. The developers were mean. Speaking of the developers, I believe this was John Carmack's last game with id Software. I don't know if he was still around for the DLC. But after this, he moved on to work with either NASA or another aerospace company. Okay. Okay, so I guess you just die if you just take the Feltrite and don't put it back. It's a little goofy, but okay.
What is it?
Yeah.
Find it.
It was really interesting, you know, right after John Carmack left, because he was kind of like, to my understanding, he was like the big technology guy at id, like coding all this like incredible stuff. And if I remember correctly, they didn't do another game until... I'm trying to remember if Rage 2 came out before or after Doom 2016, but it was like a while before... Hold on. It was like a little while before they came out with another game
Does
like
it need
this.
extra skin?
So I was curious, like, you know, with John Carmack gone, and I think John Romero was long gone by this point, yeah, because he went off and made Daikatana in the 90s and stuff. So, like, and I think that there were a few other people who were, like, part of, like, the OG id crew, like, they had all left. So it was pretty interesting, you know, kind of thinking, like, okay, where is id gonna go here? But I think they've, you know, come back pretty well. Well, I guess maybe comeback's not the right term, but you know, they made Doom 2016, which is really good. They made Doom Eternal, which is a little divisive, but I think that's a pretty good game. I did not think I was gonna hit that guy. They made Rage 2, which I think is really fun. So yeah. I wonder what's next on the horizon. I think there might have been some teases for a Quake revival, possibly. I'm not entirely certain. I mean, there was a really good port of Quake that came out last year. That was like, well, I guess port's not. Well, I guess it was ported technically to things, but it was a remaster that I think it's great. It looks fantastic. And they really like kept the original aesthetic while like up-resing everything, and also building in support for all sorts of extra levels and, you know, mod packs and stuff, or level packs, I suppose.
It's tricking me.
I believe Machine Games was largely behind that. At least they made some of the level packs for sure. But I mean, yeah, it's a fantastic remaster that I really should play more of. I think I'm partway through episode 3 last I played, but it's been a while. I might play that on the channel at some point. I don't know. I've got to decide if I want to stick to games that have a bit more of like a story to get into, or if I want to do games with no story. It's gonna be all just running and gunning. I mean, you know, not that this game is like super heavy on the story, but I mean, it's got, you know, dialogue and like, you know, quests apart from just, you know, go and get through the level. Alright, let's see if this guy will... Oh, nope. I thought he was going to stay down there so I could snipe him, but I sniped him from here just fine. Okay. I assume that's the way... Oh, I see. I've got to use the big gun to get out. Gonna go ahead and save just in case a bunch of dudes pop out when I get on the gun. And I feel like this would be like a turret section.
noise. Manhunt.
Okay, so I was right, but it was, you know, it was after. All right. Honestly, I feel like this is honestly not that bad of a turret section, because I mean the gun is shooting explosives, so I don't really have to aim that well. I just kind of aim near them, and the explosion does the rest. It does like a good amount of damage too, so. I mean, I guess we had, you know, the same thing as the finale to Mutant Bash Canyon, but. That's interesting. They pick very specific points to tell me that. I thought that was just going to be a hole for this whole level, but I guess there's parts where they decided, like, this is dangerous. You know, they couldn't have patched in an autosave. Okay, here's the part where I fight them. Like, I'm going to equip this. Actually, I think I'll equip that there. Okay. So what they really mean when they say the action's about to heat up is you won't be able to effectively take cover when you should. Alright. There's like a weak spot or something, I think? Or do I just need to keep hitting it until the armor comes off? Okay, I am doing damage to it. Oh yeah, buying all those rockets was definitely a good call. Was I really not doing extra damage to hit it in the glowing blue part? Okay. Oh, that did something. Oh god. Yeah, y'all actually did do a decent job of sneaking up on me. Is that all you? I'll never know. They snuck up too well. I don't know if there's more hiding in the shadows. Did I loot everyone? I guess so. Let's save. Okay.
It's down below.
Get your flaming baseball bat away from me. That is not regulation. More rockets. Love to see it. There's interesting little bridges. It's like they wanted me to be able to get through here and fight the Blimp.
We see it.
We? Who's we? Was that the opening to Flight of the Valkyries? Or Ride of the Valkyries, I think? Or to this guy. Just deleted that man. Oh god. Is there even a good place to take cover? At least I've got my 2 defib charges, so if I really do get caught in its fire, I'm not going to be totally out of luck. Okay, it's getting low. I feel like there's 3 phases to this now. I did just notice that it's, these things are open. Will that do extra damage if I hit those? Hard to say. It is super low right now, though. Oh god. I'm tempted to wait here until my defib recharges, but that wouldn't be very exciting because it takes a while. So, which way do I go to rescue?
How did it get underneath us?
Yeah, I don't know what your plan was there, guys. Let's definitely save after that part. Okay. Upwards and onwards. I'm coming for you, Sarah, don't worry. This place has a lot of grandeur too. Oh, there's Sarah. Oh, they gonna Temple of Doom her? Hope not. I hope this was the right thing to do.
Whoa, wrong button. Try something else.
Oh, was I not supposed to hit both of them at once? Hello.
Thanks. I was getting sick of hanging out.
Nice one.
Wow, you really did a number on that thing. I'm guessing the Scorchers won't be rebounding from this anytime soon.
I hope not.
And the settlers of the wasteland certainly owe you one. And they're not alone. Come on, let's head back. Now that Clive's halfway to Oasis, we can have a drink in peace. Let's say we grab a few in Wellspring. You know, to celebrate saving the world and all.
Did we actually save the world? I guess maybe that blimp was going to be a huge deal if I didn't stop it. Anyway, so that's basically the end of the DLC. We get a trophy room, which I always found kind of weird because, you know, it populates with, like, you know, trophies from levels you've completed. So, like, there's for doing the ghost hideout at the beginning. What is this? Oh, no, I'm not gonna. I don't want to do that again. And there's like, I think there's like one of the boss's heads mounted on the wall or something.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. It was so nice of Mayor Clayton to give us Clive's place since he's gone missing. I guess it's the least he can do since we just saved everyone from those crazy Scorchers. Why don't you have a look around? After today, I won't be taking bounties for a while, so if you ever want to come and see me again, I'll be here. Remember when I took that giant Scorcher down?
Are you talking about the blimp that I took down? So as far as I know, there's not really any more dialogue with her. I might return later and talk to her again just to see. But yeah. See, like you got the Bash TV trophy, the Blue Line Station trophy, Dead City trophy. It's like, it's almost like they intend for you to come through here. Oh, well, that's nice. You get like the collectibles you found in here. But it's almost like they want you to do this early so that you can see this getting filled out, but like the content is difficult, like especially like if you don't have the rocket launcher yet, how are you going to take down the blimp? And if you don't have the sniper rifle, how are you going to really deal with a lot of those rooms very effectively? So it's just kind of weird the way they set up the content. But anyway, that is the end of the DLC. How do I get out of here? Trying to continue the main story, but okay, there we go. So yeah, that's pretty much the reward at the end of the DLC, is a neat but kind of useless trophy room. Anyway, now that we've completed that, let's go take this deadly toxin to Dr. Kvasir. Oh, hello. Oh, wrong way. As like relatively simple and small as a town this is, and the number of times I've walked through it, I still get lost in Wellspring. It's a kind of a confusing town. Alright, time to go see our Russian friend. At least I assume he's Russian. Kvasir sounds relatively Russian to me. And his first name's Antonin. That's just very Russian. So yeah, he must be Russian. Memories of the Shrouded Vault or whatever. Or no, I think the vault is the Gearheads thing that I'm going to see later in the game. I'm honestly kind of surprised I'm still operating out of Wellspring at this point. I thought that I would get to Subway Town? I think it's Subway Town earlier than this. Wow, wow. Alright. Okay. When I went there, I thought I just let the car go off the cliff. Hey, Dr. Kvasir. Sorry I killed Precious.
Hello again, my friend.
Hi.
Yes, my friend. Time to analyze exactly what it is you have here.
Can I, oh, okay.
Let me look at this. Ah, interesting. Very powerful stuff here. Bandits getting very clever indeed. What's this? Wait. I think I could... Hold on. Let me try something.
What are you doing? Making like an anti-venom? I love that sequence.
Oh, now look at this. That's something. Ah, yes, you see, you have indeed brought me something of great interest and great power.
Oh.
I have been working day and night to create a new kind of weapon for the Resistance. A weapon that would make even the Authority grow cautious.
Oh, that's good.
I have had some small success, injecting simple chains of nanotrites directly into a subject, allowing them to be controlled. But it only works for a brief time. And I am afraid the controlled victim eventually reaches nanotrite overload and simply explodes.
Oh.
Messy, short-lived, but still within its limitations, quite powerful. But now, this toxin you have so thoughtfully brought for my inspection is exactly what I need to complete the formula. You just give me a moment here.
Alright. Yeah, so this is...
Ah, yes. That is
This is
it.
gonna be an ammo type for the crossbow. It's gonna do exactly what he said. I can control it and
Perfect. Really perfect.
walk them into a crowd, and then they just explode. And
Let
it's
me
pretty
get it all
cool.
packaged for you, and you can take it back. This is an important day for the Resistance, my friend.
Oh, do I need to talk to him?
So here it is. A sample bunch of mind control darts. Enough for the Resistance to begin using and testing. And they should be able to easily replicate the formula to produce more. And now, here is where you come in.
I'm gonna test
Find
it.
my friend Elizabeth Cadence.
Oh,
She will be in the Wellspring Bar. Get to her quickly with these darts. I know there's been trouble and she will need them. Do you understand?
yeah.
Good. You take care, my friend. Don't let the darts fall into the wrong hands.
So if you remember from the last episode, Elizabeth Cadence was the protagonist of the comic book. You know, she kind of, you know, helped Dr. Travassier get out of the Dead City, but also their escape led to him losing use of his legs and his eyes. I'll be interested because I don't remember this character at all from playing the game previously. But now that I kind of have that knowledge of her, at least her perceived significance, because I mean, you're not going to just make a comic book about any random character in your game, right? Probably not. So I definitely want to see if she actually does some cool stuff in this story. And also, if she shows up again in the second game. I don't think she does, but she might. I mean, until just now, I didn't even think she showed up in this game, so. All shops sell vehicle ammo. That's an interesting business
Heard
model.
people saying there's been some authority patrols snooping around.
Oh,
You keep a watch for them. And your distance.
will do. Thanks for the warning, Nick. So basically, that's telling me that I'm getting into some of the later parts of the game, and it's going to be harder just going around the wasteland. I kind of remember talking to this character before, so I assume this is.
You have something from Kvasir? It's not safe to talk here. Follow me.
Alright. We're being real sneaky like. No one is looking at us. No one
This
at
way.
all. That was
The
weird.
bar isn't safe. The authority has ears everywhere, and anyone could be an informant. You probably have a lot of questions, but now is not the time. We've had our eye on you from the start.
Really?
Many of your kind ally with the authority, so I had to make sure that you didn't fall victim to Cross's propaganda before exposing our movement, the Resistance. You've developed quite a reputation with the settlers. The Resistance could use a man of your skill for an important mission.
What kind of mission?
Captain Marshall, our leader, has been taken prisoner and is being held in the old prison. I don't know how long they'll hold him there, and we can't get anyone else here in time to help free him. Not anyone with your kind of experience. We can't let them transfer him to Capital Prime. The Resistance would be severely damaged. So, that's what I need from you, stranger. Rescue Marshall before he disappears forever. Can you help us?
Yes.
Good. You'll need the security access card. It'll get you through the perimeter gate, but keep an eye out for enforcers. The authority has increased patrols since Marshall's capture. Oh, and don't forget to use those mine snare darts Kvasir gave you. The enforcers may look like robots, but inside all that combat armor, there's still flesh and blood. Good luck.
Alright. So, what she said about others of my kind allying with the authority, like, that would have been a cool thing to really include in the game. Have, like, I don't know, maybe this will show up and I'm just forgetting, but I don't think it's in here to where there would be like boss characters or even like just like mini bosses that are other, arc personnel, whatever the word would be, that are allied with the authority. They have like their own, like, enhanced abilities and stuff, and they could be like these like.
Elizabeth here.
Oh,
I've had Sal's old CB working. I don't know what the range is, but you should be able to hear me for a few miles.
really bad audio.
We don't have much intel on the prison, but we do know that the authority has moved in a lot of equipment lately. They're up to something. We just don't know what yet.
But yeah, they had introduced like this whole like villain squad of like other arc people that were with the authority, and you were like tracking them down and taking them down one by one, or if they just kept trying to interfere with your mission, either get you to join them or to kill you. Like that could have been a cool like persistent story element that would also like fit in the structure of it being a game. I don't know. Yeah, that's a free idea there. Id Software. If you ever make Rage 3 and that's not something you explored in Rage 1 or 2, go for it. Oh, I totally forgot about these kind of events. I should maybe, well, it's not really that important to be collecting these. It's whatever. I mean, at least I kind of fall directly in my path, so it won't be that hard to get them as I'm going to where I'm going. But I'm not sure how much more. Yeah, because like the thing's right here. All right. So we're about to fight the authority. From what I remember, these guys are tough. Uh-oh. Authority... Oh, that's not the authority machine gun. Authority machine gun. Okay. But yeah, like, these guys are just all heavily armored. They've got machine guns and stuff. I wonder how well I can snipe them once I've knocked their helmet off, actually. Wait, where? I didn't think I killed them. Oh god. Okay, that kind of looked like it sniped him pretty good. Okay. Alright, so as long as I knock their helmet off, I can shoot their head, just like the Scorcher guys. Okay. I feel like maybe when I was playing this as a kid, I wasn't thinking all that smartly about, exactly that kind of thing. Take their helmet off and then you can shoot them in the head. Because, just shooting them repeatedly with a machine gun in the body isn't really going to be that effective. Authority prison. Yeah, so the game's kind of taken a really hard turn now that, I think from what I remember, the authority is...
Prison transfer scheduled for 1600.
The authority is, pretty persistent throughout the rest of the game, and so it kind of goes from, being bandits who, maybe have assault rifles or shotguns, and mutants who usually just do melee, to, armored soldiers with machine guns and stuff. Ooh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure there's a laser gun I get. There's an authority beam cannon or something.
Power grids 4, 9, and 12 operational.
Ooh. They really like hexagons, don't they? What's over here? Ooh, lots of supplies. EMP grenades. Oh. Oh, but I didn't actually pick up any EMP grenades. Let's save the game a little bit. All right. Wonder if they're requiring me to craft EMP grenade. Oh yeah, they gave me like all the supplies there. EMP grenade, there we go. Okay. And
Secure. Roger. Heading to Sector 9.
that's kind of neat, you know, items that aren't strictly for combat. I mean, it is kind of linear. It's just like, oh, see electric thing, stop electric thing, but
Enemy spotted.
ah. Will that turn off his shield? Yes. Looks like he died before I could really capitalize on it. Pulse shot. These electric slugs.
Cover exposed.
Ooh.
Attention all units. Threat level red initiated. Repeat.
Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of those, but maybe since I don't have a lot, I'll go ahead and load up pop rockets. It seems more effective than regular shotgun shells, I think. They keep showing me what I think is multiple ways to go, and then it's just, oh, there's some items you can get.
Advance on enemy position. Moving up.
I think I saw someone pass behind that window there, so I'll hit these here in a moment. Oh, well, there's someone else over here, actually. Oh, hello.
Pull him out of there. Move. Grenade.
Okay. And it like queues up the reload after the, I don't even know what to call it, the where you pull the thing back on the rifle to put the next bullet into place.
Still no
It
visual.
queues up the reload after that, so reloading it immediately after firing takes some time.
Grenade out.
I'm not really sure if I hit him. I'm guessing no. Okay, there we go. Okay, more stuff for making EMPs. So I almost have to... If the story doesn't take me back to the dead city, I'll try to remember to go there and use some EMPs over by the that one place that had the gate. Because that could just be secret content, which would be pretty cool to go to. That could be where the developer room is. I don't know. that seems ominous. It's like a helicopter up there or something. What? Oh, did I hit his jetpack? And with the technology the Authority seems to have, like, they are definitely just hoarding everything. Just like, you see them compared to like the Bandits or like Hagar Settlement, Wellspring, like they are light years ahead in all their technology. So like, they're hoarding stuff pretty hardcore. You know, much like fascist governments usually do, or even like ones that are, well, I'm tempted to say even ones that aren't actually fascist, but is hoarding stuff like that kind of inherently fascist? I don't know. I shouldn't pursue these kind of thought lines, so I don't know that much about the terms. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can I craft more? Okay. Oops, wrong kind of grenade. Oh god. God, that suddenly felt a lot like Portal with one of the turrets in that game. Okay. I don't know if that permanently disables the turrets or... Okay, at least the Authority machine gun does pretty good work on these guys. Authority aviator. Oh, wait, is that? Okay, that's specialty rounds for this gun. That's good to know. So there's another turret up there. I do not have more. Can I actually? No, I don't have enough frag grenades to craft that. Run through here.
Move to assault position. Advancing on target.
Did you even see me? I guess you saw me. Okay, at least I can take down the shields by just shooting them enough.
Advance on enemy position. Moving up. Advance on target. Advancing on target.
be feeding me a lot of these AV2X rounds.
Flush him out.
Okay. But the actual enemies are only dropping regular machine gun rounds. I think I will swap back to that for the moment. I don't have enough grenades. Can I just shoot this until it's destroyed? Yeah, okay. Man, these like middle school, high school, elementary school cafeteria lunch tables really taking me back. Ooh, a collector card for the EMP. Interesting. Probably disables turrets and stuff in that game, which, you know, again, kind of sounds like it'd be cool if I had more choice of how I played the game instead of just, oh, put your cards in and the game mostly plays itself.
Enemy contact. Move on target. Copy. Advancing on position.
He's coming through here, right?
12 o'clock.
Oh. I'm pretty sure wing sticks are going to be pretty much useless against these guys, unfortunately. Actually, can I...
Need visual.
Actually, you know what? I should probably be using the...
Holy.
that didn't do much to him, but what I can do is swap over here, get this, put that there, swap to it, mind control blades. I forget exactly how much control you have over these guys. Alright. Okay, so it literally basically just turns them into a... Oh. I guess the other guys killed him?
Falling back.
That was a little confusing. I have very little ammo for that, so... Is that just him falling around, or is there someone stomping? I guess it was just him falling around, weird. Rusted ladle. One of the most important objects in an apocalypse. You know, I guess you still want to make soup or something, but... What's the,
Check on that security breach. No, I'm sure it's under control.
Okay.
Breach and containment area. Send reinforcement team.
It's a prison barrier. Excuse me. Yeah.
Hey, down here.
Ooh. I don't know how he, I guess he figured since I was killing the authority, I'm on his side, not just some maniac who wants to kill everyone. So I wonder if I can craft more darts. I can make one because I need ghost toxin. How would I get more of that? That's interesting. Okay, that looks like maybe where I take Marshall after I get him.
Over here.
Is there anything in any of these cells? I don't know how I missed the fact that that wall was out.
I take it Elizabeth sent you.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad to see you. The door controls are on that wall.
Here?
Hurry, get me out of here.
Okay.
I have a plan to get us out of here. Damn it. Security is back online. I'm gonna grab the power module from that comm beacon.
Advance on enemy position. There he is.
I don't think Marshall can actually take damage. I'm surprised I killed that guy, because it's like I took down his shield and then it actually hit him once and he just died. I want to say there's one more who's like in that cell over there, maybe? Maybe not. One of these had a book in it? Was it his? Oh, there we go.
I know what to do. We can lower our way out of here through the courtyard.
Is that Steve Bloom? Kind of sounds like the dulcet tones of Spike Spiegel or Tom from Toonami.
This way.
Ooh, lock grinder time. I assume I can make one. Yeah. I honestly have never bothered to really learn what the ingredients of these recipes are, so instead of preemptively making a bunch of lock grinders or whatever, I just leave them just in case something else needs the ingredients. It could be the fact that nothing else really needs the same thing.
Grab what you need.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not really that beneficial to not make them ahead of time.
Cover me through the courtyard. Enforcers coming through the courtyard.
I actually do have to protect them this time. These are the fancy rounds. How do I switch to that? This game does have kind of a multiplayer component that's co-op that, as far as I know, is like kind of unique scenarios that probably take place in the the levels that already exist in the game. So like you're going through the ghost hideout together, for whatever reason, probably with like different enemies and maybe some semblance of a plot. I don't know. I've never actually played it, but it is kind of sad that I'm pretty sure this game does not have like a competitive multiplayer mode. You might be able to do racing, which feels kind of weird, but I feel like if it had good maps, like this could have like a pretty fun competitive multiplayer. I think the gunplay is satisfying. I think there's enough. Oops. I didn't realize that was him. I think there's like a good variety among the guns, especially with the alternate ammos. Some of them you probably could like the mind control darts would be like really lame in that context. I'm not exactly sure how you would manage
Get us through that security door.
ammo drops, because I am kind of thinking of it in terms of like if it was a like kind of a class-based shooter where it's like, okay, this class gets like the shotgun and the assault rifle, this class gets the pistol and the crossbow, something like that, and different gadgets. So you kind of have, you know, that kind of breakdown, so you're not overwhelmed and just can use any gun at any time in the multiplayer. I don't know, I think it could work. My question now is, oh, there it is. Oh wait, I have electro bolts. Will that do what I think it'll do here? No, it's doing like nothing to it. Kinda lame. Oh yeah. Alright, let's move on, Marshall. Oh. That's okay, so this one specifically has a button.
Now watch my back while I place this. Got company.
Like, this could be like a decent like 4v4 map, maybe with little alterations, but something along these lines. Authority, your ships look kind of impractical. Did it already send down dudes? Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that the shotgun has a sound effect when you get low. Yeah, it goes like ding. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Let's see if I can. Okay. There's more dudes somewhere, right? I have lost visual as well. Are there any of your friends nearby? Or are you the last one? I don't see anyone. Let's just pop you. Okay. It's slightly lame that you can't, like, actually use,
I've overloaded the module.
use their weapons.
Take cover.
Oop. Oh no. Okay, at
This
least
way.
it wasn't a big explosion. Or maybe it can't even hurt me at all, I don't know.
I can bypass the control panel and we can use it to get out of here.
Can I get in there with you?
Just a moment. Let me try this.
Oh, Marshall?
Damn it. It's busted. I can see a way out for me, but you'll need to find another way. Go back to Elizabeth. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Target's behind that wall.
I'm getting low on that now. Were you the only guy here, really? Who are you talking to saying the things behind that wall? Targets behind that wall. That red light is really grabbing my attention, but I guess there's nothing down need to call a plumber in here. I'm having such a hard time identifying what's probably the critical path. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. This is probably the critical path here. So I can get some items down here. Unless this is the way out. Okay, that's what is. Oh, this might be. Oh, this is where. Okay, I see. Yeah, because I couldn't jump up there to begin with. Okay, so this is the way out. All right. At least they usually build the level so you're kind of dropped back at the entrance when you finish. That's nice. Back to Wellspring once again. Oh wow, they've got like sirens going off all over the place. At least those turrets are deactivated. I want to look at the Ostritsov. Oh, I guess it's just some random company that came up there. I thought it might have been some cute reference to another game or a joke or something. I mean, I guess it could be a joke in Russian or something. As far as I can tell, it's just the name. Well, I was gonna try to do like a really nice handbrake turn or something, but you ruined that for me. Let's just get out of here. Man, I can never get over how nice like just the views in this game look. Like if you really aren't looking at the textures like super close up, like it just looks like breathtaking canyons.
Good work. Captain Marshall has just arrived. Get back here as quickly as possible.
I just realized they put the restricted thing on the they put
authorities.
The restricted thing on the loading screen for the Rage logo, which I mean, I guess you're supposed to keep up stuff on your copyright or whatever, but on the loading screen seems a little silly. Now we're going down into the inner sanctum. Someone made a card of Elizabeth? That's kind of sketchy, I feel like. Hello?
I'm glad you made it back. And thank you again for rescuing me. Elizabeth tells me you're a man we can trust. Someone who can help us in the fight against the Authority. But now, after what happened in the prison, the Authority will know about you, and they'll know you're from the Arks, which means they'll be looking for you. Trust me, you don't want to fall into their hands. So, whether or not you like it, welcome to the Resistance.
Alright.
Our group is small but dedicated. We fight against the Authority in any way possible.
And in this world, information is power. Come to think of it, I bet your ID drive is still in your Ark. You, like all Ark survivors, were assigned an ID drive, a micro drive that contains important information about the Ark program. Information such as locations of strategic Arks, supply caches, DNA records, who knows what. Anyway, each drive contains a unique piece of the puzzle. So as you can guess, those drives are critical to both the Authority and the Resistance.
Sounds like it.
So there isn't much time. Now they know there's a survivor loose, they'll be looking for your Ark. You're gonna need to return there and retrieve that drive. Okay. Do you understand how important this is?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, each drive is DNA encoded, so look for the bioscanner in the control system and use that to retrieve your drive. Good luck, and hurry.
All right.
Don't waste time here. You need to retrieve that ID drive. The information contained on it could be vital to the Resistance.
All right. I'll be back. And I guess maybe I'll stop by the Hagar settlement while I'm out there. I doubt there's going to be anything new, but I'll just take a look. Is it just me, or does that authority voice kind of sound like Elizabeth? Like, I mean, you know, using voice actors for multiple roles is nothing new, but I don't know, it just seems weird to have these two things that are just so close to each other and so diametrically opposed.
Listen, our contact back at base is reporting authority movement in the area. We don't know what's going on, but be careful.
Okay, so I think this is the point where the wasted garage would probably be locked up by the authority, and I wouldn't have been able to get in to do the Quake secret. So it's a good thing I already went in there and did that.
We're getting reports of authority movement in the area. Watch yourself.
Alright, let's see, does Dan have anything for me? Is Dan even around? Dan Hagar? Dan Connor? John Goodman. John Goodman. Where are you?
Good to see you again, my friend. I hear you went up against the Shrouded clan with their own remote control bombs.
Yeah.
Pretty brave thing you did there. I might have a way to make those bombs more powerful.
Oh.
I've heard stories that the Shrouded clan is working on an advanced prototype that hasn't been completed yet. If you could get your hands on one of those, I might be able to upgrade the bomb cars you're using. So, all I need you to do is head back into the Shrouded clan's hideout and find me one of their advanced prototypes. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right then. Bring one of those back to me and I'll reverse engineer it and upgrade yours.
Sweet. That's actually really cool. I wasn't aware that that was an option where you can come back to characters in earlier parts of the game and they actually have new dialogue and quests that, like, you know, it's not something that's going to appear on your map or anything. You just go and hope they have a conversation for you. That's kind of neat.
Remember, if you need your vehicles repaired, just pull them into the bay and I'll see what I can do.
Alright. So that actually makes me really curious if it is possible to find Dan and if he has anything for me. Lose him?
You want to give it another go?
No, no thank you. Who are you?
If you're looking for Dan, he's gone.
What?
He went to the town of Gun Barrel. He'll be back in a few days, I reckon. He said you'd be welcome here if you returned.
Town of Gun Barrel. Wonder where that is. I don't remember if that's actually accessible in the game. I've gotta change my quest back. Oop. Alright, but yeah, that's really cool. I had no idea you could go back and...
The authority is up to something. Large transport carriers have been seen north of here. Don't waste any time getting that data.
So I wonder if there's any particularly cool side quests that I've just missed by not going. Here, just wait, hold on. Is this what I think it is?
You're not thinking about going down into that sewer, are you?
Maybe I am.
Those sewers are dangerous, you hear me? Dangerous! Got mutants down there hoarding everything they can find. I hear it's good stuff, too. Stuff taken from people they kill.
I mean, isn't that how a lot of stuff's gotten out here?
Listen, don't you go trekking around down there without some serious firepower. God only knows what might be waiting for you.
I'll come back for this. I'm gonna go grab that ID drive, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's the sewer missions that was touted as like one of the things you get for getting the Anarchy edition. It's definitely like on the back of my box, or there's like an insert where they put in a code. I did not realize there would be people here. Oh, did I get my vehicle in the way? Okay. So, okay, looks like I actually can get back into the waste garage. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just pulled up on the wrong place in one of my previous playthroughs and thought that the Authority had closed off the garage. I don't know. We've already seen how easy it is to get turned around and lost in this map. Alright, give me what you got.
ID drive ejected.
Where? Did I already take it? Okay, I guess I just kind of grabbed it. And there's a drone right here. Hello? Oh, I guess we're cool.
Area secure.
All right.
Enemy
Oh,
spotted.
nope. Getting low on this ammo. Oh, pretty low on that as well too, actually. Ooh, okay. A lot of these guys. See, I got one mind control boat left. Let's just walk you up to your ally here. God, he walks so slow. Okay. That hopefully is all the guys around here. And now I believe I'm gonna go do the sewer missions. Back on out of here. I'm surprised I hadn't noticed this before. I thought this opened up like pretty early in the game. Yeah, I just kept driving past so quickly. So I don't know if this was like launch day DLC or if it was like just supposed to be an incentive for getting the Anarchy edition. I really don't know. It's kind of weird, honestly, because I don't remember there being that much to this. It was just kind of, you know, oh, just go through the sewer and fight the mutants. That's what one of the things you paid an extra $10, $20, whatever dollars on this edition for. But now that I think about it, this layout is pretty familiar, so I must have played it on the PC version before, so I feel like I wouldn't remember that much from playing the PS3 version back in the day. honestly have no idea how long this level's gonna be. Or if this is like a quest line, or just a dungeon, or what. I don't know what the rewards are gonna be like for finishing it. It'd be kind of neat if there was just like a unique weapon at the end. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. Oh. I guess that serious firepower comment is just to make sure you don't do it first screen in the game. But I mean, I think like, you know, especially something like the shotgun, like this is no issue, unless there's gonna be something showing up later. What is this, Diablo now? What? Oh. The good news is that they've hoarded all the loot somewhere. The bad news is you gotta survive the muties long enough to make it off. Then look for a large pile of bones and refuse. The muties are sure to hide their best treasure in the grossest place, like store the sewers, until you find the muties' loot stash. Okay. It was just some random things and a pile of bones. But that was interesting. It said Ark area sewers, so are there more sewers throughout the map? That's something I'll have to keep my eye out for. Because if I remember correctly, I only ever have done that sewer. But that name heavily implies that there's more sewers that I've never seen. This game has content I haven't seen. I mean, apart from just like minor side quests, that's kind of wild, honestly. I'll try to keep an eye out for anything that looks like a manhole or a random valve somewhere. I mean, if there's actually like a lot of sewers to find, and if they start ramping up with some really cool stuff to find, like, that's some neat content. Man, this is exciting. I may be learning something new about this game that I've loved for years. And I'm going the wrong way. Alright. They just want me to go here. At least the cars auto flip over. That's nice. I feel like this is the kind of place where there'd be a sewer. No? Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to go in there to get the prototype for what's its face to make the thing. Yeah. You're about to see some action, or action's about to see you.
They moved that new cache in yet?
Oh. Oh yeah, that was closed last time I was here, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen the action.
Oh, come on. I hate how cover doesn't actually protect you that well with those guys. So this place is still like kind of collapsed. So I wonder how much actually walkable space there'll be. At least this elevator still works. That was interesting. What the? Oh, that was weird. I didn't think that I got over the railing, but I did. But I was like stuck on it. That was bizarre. Well. Alright. Well, it's just about 10 o'clock, and it seems like we're kind of heating up into the action of another mission here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'll be back on Monday with more Rage. This is fun. Definitely gonna keep going. And I'm Peanut Buffer, and I will see you later. Bye bye.